Calling it for Edge of Eternities. So this is part 4, and part 3 is going to be down here. Check it out. So let's start right in. All Fate Stalker. Think of it as an adventure card. The adventure is a 2-mana sorcery that blinks, and the creature side is a 4-mana Fiend Hunter effect. I think if we get a tier 1 to 2 deck in Standard, if like this Dimir midrange turning into Esper midrange variant is like tier 1 to 2, this will see play there. Diadrene is better than it looks for Constructed. It can come in as a 2/3 2-drop, and its first trigger happens whenever you attack, not whenever it attacks. There could be a very potent Standard/Pioneer counters deck incoming, especially with stuff like the backup creature from March of the Machine that just rotated out, but that turn 1, Diadrene turn 2, you immediately draw a card, make a robot token in Pioneer. I think these kind of play patterns will be very strong. Sunstar Chaplain is a card in that kind of deck that I'm a lot less hyped for, but it could see play. You know, it's a counters 2-drop in Standard specifically. Combined with the mount cards we have, the Standard deck might already have a ton of gas, and it should see. I want to see some exploration with it. Reroute Systems is removal and protection in 1 spell. Expect to see this in at least Standard. It's really, really nice. And this last bit talking about Orzhov Weenie decks and Orzhov, because I thought that was going to be a thing for this set when I was taking notes during preview season. It doesn't seem like it's manifesting, but I still think it might. Mono White is going to be a sort of life gain deck with like Lumen Kratlas for Gate and the 2/1 with max speed. Like there's a lot of really good just mono white generic weenie-ish cards that can see play in this kind of a deck. We still have the 1/1 that's the reinforcement thing from Brothers War that got reprinted into Foundations. There could be a mono white deck focused on life, and with Halia, like there's stuff that I could see a mono white life gain weenie based deck happening. And of course Cecil, I don't want to count out at all because it's just a really strong card, I think. And I think that could see a mono black weenie deck with, as I said, Timeline Color I mentioned earlier, and this Sunset Saboteur 4/1 Menace 2 mana. Like, there's a lot of really good weenie kind of cards in both these colors, and they could come together. I could see that happening. I hope that happens, because I don't want to be in an Orzhov Sacrifice meta in Standard for, like, months. But, yeah, that's just what I wanted to close out the video on.